We are going to create bracing for the structure. I'm going to introduce connections. Connections group advanced tiers element together with its associate parameters. Elements are controlled by rules. Later on, you will see a gray box called a connection object that holds the elements and properties together. We start bracing connection by orientating the UCS. The bracing will be created on the XY plane. We position at the location of the bracing and use the rotate about axis in the UCS palette to get the correct orientation that we need. We select bracing under Extended Modeling in the Home tab. This command is also found on Structural Element in Extended Modeling tab. For in the prompt, we will select the 2 points this command requires. Once selected, the connection properties will appear. With the connection properties, you can also notice the connection gray box surrounding the bracing in the background. You can see the amount of details that we can modify for each bracing. Of course, these settings can be stored in the library for future use. We will create another bracing on the other side of the structure. First, as usual, we'll set the UCS correctly, and then we will use the bracing element to create just as we have done before. Next, we create joints across B3 and F3 column. We select the joints function and we select the end of the column between B3 and F3. We indicate the orientation by moving in the negative Z direction to a height of 700 for the joint's height. We use the Properties dialog first to modify the section properties in the Section tab. We can select Joint Seat tab to modify the details. In the Geometry tab, we can modify the joint's height and width, and lastly, we can even modify the chord's length. The joints is now created. Next, we are going to position the joints. We select the joints and use the normal AutoCAD move command to move it 800 mm from the end of the beam. The joints are not resting on the beam correctly on both ends. We correct this by moving the supporting beam to the correct height. We select the two beams and double click to get the advanced properties for the beams. This time we use the Positioning tab, Reference Position and the Offset to correct the height. That's it. See you in the next lesson. Bye.